Mike Gill, State of Corruption. Our last video was over 4 million views. And you remember Judge Delker froze our assets. This corruption couldn't have us get momentum. So we're going to rely on you to share. Tell your friends. Get this out the best way we can. It's important. I'm going to show you 2 videos today. I'll do this one. And it's extraordinarily important. They have cut, like in any war, what you do to stop an army and stop the momentum that we were getting is you cut our supply lines. The supply lines is mortgage specialists and the money and us paying for to boost these videos across the country. And again, what I'm telling you is issues is across this country. Now let's go here. Ready? All of you, I'm assuming, has seen through the news and the newspapers. Believe me, the media was all over this. Big drug bust in Lawrence. Right? Here it is here. Multiple argue. MUR. You corrupt rag. Wow. Big picture of it. 30 charged fentanyl. There's another picture of it. Another newspaper all over. Here it is. You know what it says? 4.2 kilograms of fentanyl. Wow. Sununu comes up and said, good news for New Hampshire. In fact, you know what Sununu did? He turned around and said, that's 85% of New Hampshire problem. In fact, you know who jumped on board? Governor LePage from Maine. You can look all these up. They're backing him up. Now, how does Sununu know it's 85%? In fact, the Lawrence mayor turns around and says Sununu doesn't understand what he's talking about. No, Mr. Mayor, it's that you don't. I know exactly what the corrupt little bastard is saying. You ready? 85% of our problem in New Hampshire. Our problem's all going to go away. It was Lawrence. Listen, since I've been a little kid, drugs in Lawrence has been as common as it is any place in the country. We all know this. Blame it on Lawrence. Now, I'm not telling you they're not selling fentanyl. 4.2 pounds, by the way. Do you know what a pound is? A 4.4. 1.2 kilograms per pound. So 4.4 pounds. Wow. And that's 85% of all the drugs in New Hampshire and Maine? What are you, out of your fucking minds? Now, so what Sununu's saying, Mr. Mayor, is this. Oh, it's a cover-up. Our problem. See, we only got 15%, a little sporadic logo stuff. Bullshit. It is Agnos, Cruz, and Griner. It is auto fare. It is protected by the politicians in this state. Want me to prove it to you? Okay. We sent a package to the DEA, and then they wouldn't respond, so I delivered it. You'll see a photo of a video we did and gave the whole package to John Delana. Well, days later, John Delana shows up in front of an 18-wheeler tractor trailer full of fentanyl, top to bottom. You get to see a picture. Well, wait a minute. 200 agents were here to get 4.4 pounds, and this is the biggest bust? Wait a minute. We've got an 18-wheeler, top to bottom. Now, they didn't tell us where he got it from. They didn't tell us if anybody got arrested. Now, I gave them the evidence, so I know it came from the hospitals. Right? That's hiding in plain sight. That was my information. Who owns Elliott? Oh, Agnos. Who works at Catholic Medical Center? Walker. Who works at Dartmouth? Kaskavis. You get it? That's what's going on. A tractor trailer. So you remember that. This is a cover-up. This is the pretty girl in the Magic Act. How stupid do these people think you are? Tractor trailer. 4.4 pounds. I bet you half of that's in plastic bags. You see? There is no other explanation. That's exactly what's going on. It's a cover-up. At the same time, they're trying to stop me from telling you. Because I am right. Want me to give you something else too? Now, I've given this today, and I have a receipt for it from the AG Sessions. You see that big trailer truckload of fentanyl? You don't think they destroyed it. They didn't tell us what they did with it. I can tell you what they did with it. I have a witness who was in a relationship with a drug dealer. I have their name, I have the information, I have text messages and recordings. He's only getting his heroin and fentanyl from the FBI. Now I have that person, and he is on that tape. And you know where they say they're getting it from? The DEA. And the same DEA and the same John Delaney that's threatening this witness right now. See? Now all that information is going to the AG Sessions. You don't think the FBI officers here, they're covering it up. They have my information. So does Governor Sununu, who I sent a letter yesterday to. What are you doing about this? That's what he's doing about it. He's running cover because the banking department is laundering. His boy's in the banking department, Little. Remember Little Corrupt? Exactly. So this is all a smokescreen. But the DEA is feeding FBI, give it to the drug dealers, of the seizure. That fentanyl is going back out in the street and going to the drug dealers. Listen. If I'm wrong, why don't AG Sessions investigate and tell me I am? I only have pictures. I only have recordings and text messages. There's going to be no doubt. Which is also why this witness is in tremendous danger. And I don't say that often. Even me with this information makes me nervous, and I don't get nervous easy. Now I'm going to put our second video out. Please watch that. Mike Gill, State of Corruption.